Hello Taurus, I'm hoping everyone is doing well. This will be your mid-month reading. For this one, I will use the horoscope spread. We will combine astrology and tarot and covering different areas of your life from the first house through the 12. Some of you may find the message here about finances. Some of you love, career, goals, aspirations, behind the scenes. What is important for Taurus, please, to know? How are you going to view things? What's coming in? How are you going to look at your finances, your home, your career, daily life, work routine? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for mid-month. One more. All right, Taurus, let's see. The Queen of Swords, I'll keep that in mind, and the Nine of Cups. The combination that I'm getting, again, pleasant energy, satisfied life, fulfillment. That Queen of Swords is very careful what to believe. I don't know if that's you or someone you're dealing with. I want to say in the reading that I did for you, was it the next 48 hours? I'm not sure. I want to say you guys had the Four of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like some of those cards came in. We're going to look at all of this. Wow. I love the High Priestess in the 8th house. The house of Scorpio, by the way. But we're dealing here with some mysteries, sacred knowledge, epiphanies, realizations. Especially this is needed for you guys to unlock something, because you keep getting this Four of Cups. There's something that is being offered or is there that is better, but I don't know, you're doubting it. The King of Swords, the Four of Swords, a lot of swords now, the Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. The overall 10 of Pentacles, I feel like, or this is something that has to do here with wealth, property, marriage, commitment, long-term goals. For some of you, maybe you already completed that. I'm trying to see how that's gonna combine with the rest, especially if there's anything about contract, property, or what it is here that you feel like you have to possess. There's a lot at stake, I think with the 10 of Pentacles, but it's someone that has been finally achieving that. So, or you're feeling like, how can I go towards it? Or you completed something in your life, and now it feels there's this feeling here of what's next. You're sitting on that emotions. You have those 3 cups. There's been something from the past, maybe for some of you here, where you felt you accumulated, or you had some good news. There was a certain situation that was created, but now that's not enough. It's calling you to act on maybe this offer, to go towards it. You are thinking how, especially with the Six of Swords. A lot of swords again, so I feel like when it comes to communication, news, information, how you process things, you're going to be a lot in your mind, a lot. Beware of that. But the Six of Swords in your own house, Mercury in Aquarius, by the way, I feel like it's going to be necessary how you navigate a situation in a more logical way than holding on, especially Taurus energy, where it's all about like holding to possessions, values, not ready to think outside of the box, but you are. And if you have a lot of air in your chart, or you're being affected right now by, of course, Pluto in Aquarius, you're not going to hold on to things. You're going to feel like, okay, you know something, I want to think outside of the box, or I want to let something go. In all the earth houses, you have swords. The Six of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Anything that has to do with practical matters, career, status, money, work. It's all about how you look at things. in an innovative way, in a balanced way, but also it's like I need peace. I need to think clearly here before I move forward. Maybe because there's something here, like some type of breakthrough, some type of new ideas, something that gets you out of whatever is not enough, or that you have been settling, or you feel like I gotta go towards it. By the way, you have 3 fours here as well: the Four of Cups, the Emperor, and the Four of Swords. Though I said when it comes to the stability, security, your own house, or even when it comes to career status, is something about, let me see here, think outside of the box, kind of look at a situation in a more objective way. It is because you're preparing here, you or whoever this person is. The Emperor in the 3rd house, it's a powerful voice. So the stability that is coming in, or whatever structure, order here, or where you feel like very territorial. Again, I feel like this may be when it comes to legacies, even marriage. Some of it's like, I gotta stay strong here. This is the world I want to create, or this is, where I feel like I need to claim my position here, or order, unless you're dealing with someone like that. Again, you're gonna have a peace of mind, or you're gonna feel like something you need to think and hold, whatever is the position. It's a Libra, by the way. It's like, okay, I've got this. So the fours give you the stability and the structure, but when it comes to matters of money, finances, daily life, work, routine, it's mostly you thinking and gathering information and trying here to smooth kind of anything that has been going on, especially with the 9 of Swords behind the scenes, any type of worry, anxiety, sleepless night that you have been going through. If you are going to ask what's going to happen with my financial situation, for example, it's telling you that you are going to be able to find a solution and move forward. With this one, it's not necessarily, oh my God, everything is going to come all at once. I just feel like it helps to smooth things and not to hold on to fears or loss. Another thing about finances, it feels like there's a new hope, new ideas here that are kind of helping, especially because I'm looking at the Pisces and the Virgo houses. Whatever is this situation that has been going on for some time here that I cannot get out of my mind, you're going to find in your daily life, work routine, or starting something. It's like, this is the opportunity to get out of that. So peace of mind, solutions, and new beginnings in that area of your life. Love. Though I am getting that you feel excited about something, and it might be that there's, for some of you, new maybe dating, new information that is coming in, new excitement. It's just, to me, this with a page, usually I feel like it's just that new phase of a crush, or watching or talking here, or trying to figure out. But it has passion, it has a potential for passion and excitement. And this might be kind of where you going with your intuition, or something is coming in that you're realizing, and it gives you at least enough to fuel that passion and the fire and the curiosity when it comes to love. At least will give you that, if you're going to be able to see something. But I am getting that when it comes to love, though, there's that new phase and excitement. There's a lot going on right now, is like kind of figuring out and solitude, especially when it comes to your person. Even maybe the way they're coming towards you, you kind of feeling like maybe they still need time. It's like kind of trying to figure out. There's a lot of shadows. There's a lot going on behind the scenes here. So even the epiphanies, even if you have a telepathic connection with this person, even if there's some type of exciting news, I feel like there's still a lot that needs to be uncovered here with this person when it comes to love. And it might be because there's a situation, career, by the way, and again, we're looking at the mid-month here, career and home, or when it comes to your emotions and how you look at what you need to achieve. I'm getting a lot about kind of waiting and looking at different perspective. If you're feeling like a situation about a home, it's telling you have to look at it from a different angle. Especially because what surrounds you with the Emperor, I don't know if it's because that's why whatever is this main event that I feel like takes place here for you in the third house, communication, short trips, anything about, even think of it, social media, if there's some information, how you hold on to it. It's going to be very important. So I don't know if you feel like right now my main focus is on this, and there's certain things here in my life that I need to wait for. It might be also because the King of Swords that is coming opposite, anything that has to do with distance, government situation, legal matters here, your faith, your belief. This King of Swords, by the way, comes as it can be a lawyer, it can be someone that when it comes to their belief, they always try to be objective. I'm not getting that with the Emperor. So it might be that's where, and I'm being very specific right now, so I don't know if it's going to resonate with all of you, but I feel like this strong masculine energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini are coming strong here, by the way. It's someone that feels like in order for me to deal with this situation, I need to stay calm and I need to wait. There's something about a boss. There's something here about authority. There's something here about order. That you feel like you have to stay calm and wait for the right opportunity. That's why I feel like maybe it has to do with, because there's a lot about wealth, money, legacies, and how you go towards it, even shared resources that you have to be careful. But I feel like at the same time you feel like this is mine. That's what I'm getting with the Emperor. I built this. So whatever the claim, whatever the power, or what you feel like you're building your empire here, you have to kind of look at the other areas in your life, your home, your situation as, hey, let me be careful here how I handle this, because there's a lot at stake that I need to be aware of. And I need to kind of be careful with how I deal with it. Maybe again, because of all this information that you are trying to gather. If this is coming first, and after that you're going to be like, okay, now I know. If, for example, the Page of Swords, you've been waiting here for news when it comes to a friend, or when it comes to trying to find out what you need to build here with the Page of Swords. Pages, by the way, even when it comes to love, but also when it comes to creativity, when it comes to hobbies, your talents, you are fueled by something, by a passion. But when it comes here to how you bring that together, or to the collective, or to friends, or to goals, or the future here, or thinking outside of the box, you feel like, okay, but I have to kind of gather this information. A lot also about when it comes to social media. Some of you, if this is a person that you're connecting with, there's a lot of, when it comes to social media, interaction, talking, trying to find things out. But I feel like for most of you, it seems something that has to do with your daily life, work routine, and finances, and how you, whatever is this new beginning here, or breakthrough, or idea that you have, to find the right resources, to follow your intuition, to gather information, to stay calm and collected, as you feel like your empire here, or when it comes to this news or situation, are being built. So yes, it is about building your world, building your future. And I feel like you are in that gathering kind of attitude, information, staying calm, collected. Again, this Nine of Swords here in the 12th house can be very, very sleepless nights, Taurus. And I don't know if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, and it has to do with this pact, this one-on-one connection, by the way. The way the Hermit that is coming in here, there's a lot, I feel like, I don't want to say danger, but it's like how someone applies their intuition, how goes deep, especially with the swords, that is all about mental and looking at things in an objective way. There's another situation here that you're trying to bring to the surface, that is behind the scenes, that you're worried. I don't know if it is about a person, or I don't know if there's a lot at stake, as I mentioned, when it comes to inheritance, shared resources, something that has to do here with roots and family, that you feel like I need to be careful, because in here there's a lot of shadows. There's a lot that, if you are not able to find your light, you can lose hope here. And if this is not you, this is your person. This is this, whatever, your shadow side. There's someone that is affecting you. And I'm getting that things are going to come. There's going to be some epiphanies here, some type of realizations that is going to change completely here your mind of how you have been looking at when it comes to your roots, family here, or, attachments. And maybe it's going to make you realize, this is the best offer. This is the best situation right now. But the major arcanas that are happening is in the third house. So I will say, when it comes to your surroundings, anything about communication, even, think of it as contracts, how you apply it to that. Or you're dealing with someone very powerful, or you feel like it's your mind, it's how you gather information, is your voice, by the way, your voice. How you apply that as where it's going to affect your career and this new idea, this breakthrough here that you have here, and your intuition. The other high priestess here being, in the 8th house, that is going to be important, and your home situation, your roots, looking at completely different. It's like power rising here, and something that is looking at, I want to say, even a kind of more spiritual way. Why am I doing this? And of course, the Hermit in the 7th house. That's going to be, I feel like, where this is concentrating, where it's helping you be bold, powerful, and know what you're doing. So, yeah, is love important? Yes. Is the drive here and the excitement? But I feel like most than anything, is like you're questioning a lot yourself. You're digesting all this information. You have something here that you feel like it's going to start. But, and I know I'm repeating here because I feel like I have active energy for you guys, that movement. There's not a lot of fire except the Page of Wands and the Emperor coming here with this energy. Mostly I feel like it's just you digesting information and trying to also access your intuition. I feel like this is like really, like, it feels like a secret. Once you are able to understand, when it comes to this intimacy here, shared resources, or it's also the 8th house is like where we feel like can be something that completely changes us. Remember, it's Plutonian, it's Scorpio, is intense, goes deep here, and brings things out. When we understand not only our motivations here, but also other people's motivations, that's when we know that we have power. And I feel like that's what you're realizing. And it can be, again, about when it comes to your perspective about home, and where, when it comes to your ideas, your goals, your aspirations, how you go towards it. But I feel like this is you finding something here deeper with a high priestess, knowing that you have this sacred knowledge will give you a very powerful voice, will help you navigate a situation here when it comes to finances, when it comes to work, when it comes to one-on-one connections. So yeah, do not let the anxiety, the overwhelming, especially in this Piscean house here, get to you, Taurus, because it's telling you this is where finally you'll find your voice, or you'll know here how powerful you are when it comes to whatever it is that you want to build. At the end, home and 10 of Pentacles, your wealth, your legacies, your commitment, the life here that you have been kind of dreaming about. Because I feel like, look at the Pentacles all there, one by one. The Ace of Swords is coming here, giving you hope and transformation. So I'm getting is this person, I don't know, this King of Swords is bringing in the 9th house some knowledge as well. That's going to help you. So yeah, I don't feel like you're going to, with whatever is this offer, with the 4 of Cups, you're going to consider that long. It feels like you're preparing, but in the end, you have decided something and you're going to go towards it. I feel like someone will also help you or show you the way, even if it feels like there's a lot of situations that are still in the dark. I feel like the journey starts here with some type of news and breakthrough and ideas that are coming in. So this is it, guys. I truly hope this resonates with you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.